Welcome everybody. This is a popular design with our group, the Vampire Butterfly. Right here I'm using a Micam FX Special White, which I use for almost all my shimmery white applications, and I just can't live without it. I love it. Face Paint Forum Shop sells a line of Micam FX. If you haven't tried it, you must. It's a sort of a soft paint. I'm following that white up with a golden blue Micam FX. You can see it's in the larger containers. It's a 40-gram container, I believe. And I like to use this makeup brush for a lot of my paints. I use it kind of in the place of sponges, where other people use sponges. And I find that if I keep it not too wet, it's a great tool for blending and getting texture and keeping my hands free, because that's my thing with sponges, is my hands get so dirty. And I like to use it for this design. Also, the kids don't seem to mind the feel of it, and it's available everywhere in grocery stores. Any dark blue, dark blue, like an inky blue, is great for the outside, so it kind of sets off, gives you this dark mottled edge. And it goes really well, I think, with that golden blue. Sets it off. See, I'm being very non-specific with where I put it, because I want it to look rocky and rough a little bit. I think that's why the kids love this one. It looks a little darker, and the girls love this because of the horns. You get the horns and the drama and the beautifulness all at once. Here I've got a DFX white. I use Wolf white or DFX white, any white that has a good body to it. A wax-based white. Tag also makes a great white, and Face Paint Forum Shop has a lot of these. If you get into Marin white and Micam FX white, those are better for bases, not so much for lining or stark white applications. Of course, when we put on our horns, we've got to have some good, strong white there. If you pick up your blue a little bit in the white, you can go back and, once it's dry, and re-white it. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll take a little divot out of that blue so that I don't end up picking up blue underneath the white. The teeth can be interior more, or with littler kids that have more trouble with lips, I'll put them more exterior to the lips, right at the edge of the lips, and they're less likely to get messed up that way. My lining is going to be rough. I'm using a Mark Reed brush, I think number 6. It's either 4 or 6, I can't remember. And you see I'm doing a veiny kind of rough. I want it to look hairy and rough and monstery and not get too far into the edge of my eye, because that's always a difficult area. See the veins in there? It goes really well with that dark blue at the edge. And I flick out some hairs. There you go. And just kind of let it peter off, and don't get in too much to the interior of your eye. Just let that pretty white Micam, that shiny white, do the job for you. Nice rocky looking dot groupings. Cool. Easy. We're going to do that lining similarly on this other side. Rocky and hairy and rough. Just make it go with the other side, not necessarily match. As you finish up your lining, you're looking from side to side and looking to see that you have about the same amount of detail. Not necessarily matching, but the same amount of general detail and heaviness to both sides. And because I've waited to line my horns until the white was quite dry, I'm going to have a more successful lining there. I'm using a Low Cornell Gold Grip brush, number 4, which is one of my absolute favorite brushes, go-to brushes. And I put some striations in there it's kind of a cartoony way to do a shadow. And I'm using the Diamond FX black here, which is one of my favorite blacks. That's going to be good for lip lining too. I often will put the lip line on before adding the color, especially with adults and with myself. with kids, sometimes you don't get that, you don't get an opportunity to line, but you can do a little lip highlight once you put down color, which I'm going to do here with a shimmer, the shimmer Micam FX. It's called Special White. I really rely on it heavily, and I'm going to bring that Special White up into the rest of the design and call out some of these dot groupings and highlight some hairy business on the sides and just add a little bit of dimension. It's very pretty. It's such a fun design to play with. You can play with adding other colors and to add dimension too, but my go-to is definitely going to be the shimmer. Catches the light as you turn your head. Nice. Give this one a try. It's been a real crowd pleaser, and it's a fun and easy design. It's time. Thanks for coming.